Hello, hello, hello there. Episode 7 of Talking with Tyrants. This is King TyCo here. Delay. Banger.
Sorry. I got surprised. Oh,
It's okay.
hi, I'm Banger.
Yo, what's up? It's Stoney Boski.
Yo, it's Aright then.
Alrighty. That's the wizard, by the way. Anyways, we'll see you on the other side. Alright. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're all
What's up?
here. We've been through some stuff. This weekend was crazy. The world is crazy right now. We're all
Sure
kicking
is.
it. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing?
Not too bad.
I'm
Pretty
doing
happy.
good.
Living.
Living? That's about all we
Living,
can
that's
do
for
right
sure.
now,
Yeah, pretty much.
right? Yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, I don't know, man. This whole situation has gotten, I don't know. It's gotten more and more stressful. It's weird.
That
But
it has.
We're alive, and guess what? TyCo's still kicking. So at least our
Oh, yeah.
legacy will continue on through these times. But man, it's been one hell of a past 2 months?
I lost track.
Yeah,
Has
it's
it
weird.
been that long
Time,
now?
yeah, time doesn't fucking make sense anymore. I wake up in my house. I go to sleep in my
Right,
house. Like
right.
I work in my house.
You
I
work in
eat
your
in my
house,
house. I like everything's just blended together in one fucking culmination of weird. Like,
Yeah.
Sick of your
Definitely.
house already.
it's so bizarre. Man, I know, me personally, I feel bad, but I do have the luxury from working from home. I know there is millions or billions out there that don't have the same luxury. Fortunately,
Yeah.
some
I
of our
know.
own tyrants are, part of that demographic. Banger over there still has to go to work.
Yep.
Graft in the day away.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I will say, COVID-19 has provided something great for the Tyrant Collective, because that's given Den plenty of time to be the wizard he is. This man, this
Yeah.
man has been crafting and twisting and turning, engineer of TyCo content over here.
Definitely
As-
kept me
Ooh.
busy. Definitely. Indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been
Only
wonderful
downside
though,
is
man.
going to be going back to work, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's gonna be. We'll figure
Oh,
it out
yeah.
though. I think our core team right now is very resilient. We're all very involved. We're all
Oh yeah.
motivated. We want this to work. So for sure, once it comes back to some normalcy, we'll power through that shit.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I guess on that note, since we're all alive, because we're here, we can move on to our first and new segment called Incoming Tyranny, in which we cover things such as upcoming events or anything of the sort, because TyCo has been dishing out a consistent amount of content, especially due to Mr. Den over here. That's why I call him the wizard. So here we go. Incoming Tyranny. And we
Yeah,
are
so we
here.
have- So like you said, we've had some consistent activity going on. I've mainly been focusing on GTA, really, to be honest. It's awesome. So we do have an event coming up this weekend, and I kind of want to try and make it a weekly thing, at a weekend if we can. So the event we've got coming up this weekend is it's a beach party down on Del Perro Beach, and then there's a cruise up the west side. We can either go in a boat or a jet ski or in your car and cruise up the road. Stoner, I don't know if you remember that place that we found just like up the west coast of the map, with the little pools and stuff like that. It
Oh,
looked like
yeah,
a cool little
definitely.
chill out place, didn't it? It was on the corner.
Yeah, I remember where
Just
it's
go
at.
up there and hang and stuff, and
That'd be dope.
that way there's not too much going on, is it? And that you're not gonna get blown up by some random
We can all go
person.
cruising. We can all go
Yeah.
cruising in our podium cars.
That would
Yeah,
honestly
that's it,
be
yeah.
We all,
nice.
we all
I
got the
got it
same podium
yesterday.
car.
I was so happy.
You got it too? Nice.
Oh, you got the car?
The same car.
Yes,
dude.
sir.
Oh,
Yes.
let's go! Tyco
That's gonna
getting
be
that car,
dope.
bro.
Oh man, yeah.
Dude, I got that
Yeah,
shit
no,
this Friday.
it was
I
just-
was just started the
That's
stream.
crazy.
I was starting to stream. I was talking to Dan, and then spin the wheel, and boom, got that shit. It's so
That's
nice.
crazy. Oh my god. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
we were
dope.
just gonna
That's
do
gonna
the
be a
glitch,
nice
weren't we?
stream.
Yeah. So the beach party, that I love the sound of that event. So by the way, any listener, you can scroll on down to the description. You'll find the link to the trailer video because this dude over here, again, and I'll say it profusely, this man's a wizard, made a trailer video to this event.
Hell, I'm making
So-
trailer videos. So.
Dude, you're so good at it. You're so fucking good at it.
Yeah.
So we got
seriously.
that down there in the description. It's going down this weekend. I will likely be streaming that event as well, which
Oh, yeah.
I am getting into the habit of every stream that I have. I'm uploading here on YouTube. So if you ever want to catch up, dive on over to the TyCo Streams playlist and check them out. Enjoy it. Have some fun. And then if you ever see that it's a lot of fun and you want to join, you know who to contact. So,
Oh yes, please.
Yeah.
I'm sure they
Please
sell
join
them.
us.
I'm sure they sell them. Are they like party buses or party platforms and stuff you can have? I'm gonna look on Warstock. I'm gonna look into investing in those.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
be dope.
yeah.
this sounds
I
good.
actually need to go buy a beach outfit for that day.
Yeah.
I'm
have
not doing
to.
that. I'm just
Chilling.
skinning down, man. Get down to your undies.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear a Speedo, but I'm totally wearing my paper bag mask and my gloves. That's like
I thought you would.
that's an essential for the King Psycho. I have to wear those things.
Do any of you guys have a yacht?
OG's got a yacht.
Okay.
We used it
Oh,
for the
of
for the
course he
TyCo
does.
party.
I'm saving
Of
that
course,
for one.
NASA has a yacht.
I just wanted to make sure because I was thinking of buying one.
Yeah. All right.
We need like
Also,
4 million,
another
4 or 5
little,
million or something.
fun tip in the description. You'll see the link for Aright Dan's mixer. He streams periodically throughout the week while he's playing GTA, so feel free to tag along, click that little bell, follow him, and enjoy his streams. It's always great
I
content.
do a few editor sessions now and again as well if people are just interested to see how it works.
Yes.
A lot
Yeah.
of people like taking nice pictures of like the cars and shit, but don't really know how to use
Yeah,
editor
they're
that
not-
much.
Yeah, dude, I literally never understood Rockstar Editor until you started using it, and it was the Ninja Morgan video. I actually shouted that out in like I think the second or third episode of
Yeah.
Talking with Tyrants, and I
I remember.
was like, wait, you can do that shit with Rockstar games? I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this? It's fucking wild. Alrighty. The only other incoming tyranny is there's gonna be some kind of stream this Friday night. I will be the one hosting it on the official Tyrant mixer, and it's likely gonna be of some Minecraft shenanigans because I've been obsessed with the realm lately, and it's been wild. I
Still
learned how
to
to
see
fly.
this realm.
Dude, it is phenomenal. I fucking love it, and
It's crazy.
I'll
it's
definitely watch
crazy.
your stream anyway. I want to see what this realm's like.
It's wild, dude.
Yeah. But when I joined, I
Um,
was shocked.
dude, everybody
said,
winds
"This
up
is all
shocked
survival?"
when when they walk in. They're like, "Holy shit! Wait, there's this," and then I'm like, "But wait, there's more." But wait, there's more, and it just continues for like an hour of a tour.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, so that'll definitely be the next stream by me personally, utilizing the Tyrant Collective official mixer, which will also be
Yes.
left in the description link. Anybody else have any fantastic news for what's coming up, or is that pretty
No.
much it?
Pretty much it.
We've got the. I'm still working on our crew video.
Nice.
There's still a few more pictures to get. Like Stoner, we could go and do yours now while we're talking on here if you want. Just got to get a picture of you with your gun. But yeah, so the crew video.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
definitely.
going to
so
try and
stoked
make
to
it so
see
there's
that
little
shit.
scenes in between introducing the person. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to be effectively like, boom, here's this guy, boom, here's this guy. Here's a
Yeah,
clip
That'd
of us
be
doing
so
something.
gangster. Oh my god.
Like I took some nice shots of us when we were doing the heist. Of you drilling through the safe.
Oh,
So
nice.
it should look pretty good. So yeah, that'll be coming out within this next week if we can get a few more people rallied
That'd
around.
be awesome.
Yeah, 100%. I'll definitely start pressing some of our TyCo members on our Discord a little bit more, trying to push them to get on there. All right, so we got that to look forward to when that drops. Please be assured, all of our social networks will be sharing that because I am excited for it, and y'all should be too. And that will bring us on to one of my favorite segments. Oh shit, it's the internet.
The
internet.
Our favorite.
That's where you can take pause real quick. Oh, the internet.
Yeah, right.
All right. Does any of you guys have something fun and interesting? I know, Dan, you mentioned a couple of things. So feel free, take on the board. I'll definitely get those links posted up in our description. So here we go.
Yeah, it's just something I thought was quite nice that I saw. It was not within this last week. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Just as I was perusing around, and I saw something about Darth Vader in the Philippines, and I clicked on this link and watched a video. And there's actually there's a guy dressed up as in the Darth Vader costume, and he's got like 3 or 4 stormtroopers with him, and the police in the town like making sure people stay indoors and stuff like that. And then I watched the rest of it, and it was quite nice actually, because they're also like delivering food to people as well, and
I think I might have seen that.
Community. Have you seen that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just thought it's
have
funny
not
just to
seen
see
that,
like.
but that
He even
sounds
goes on a
awesome.
boat, right? Like he's standing in a boat and they're paddling
Yeah,
into
I
the
think so,
water.
yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool.
That's awesome.
That is really cool. Yeah, as much as there's been some shitty things going on the internet and with people in general during this whole ordeal, there's also been some really awesome stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. You sent me the links for it, so I'm gonna peep that while I'm uploading the podcast later, because that sounds really interesting. I hadn't heard of that.
But yeah, there's definitely some good stuff going on.
Yeah.
Well, this virus stuff's going around. I mean, I've heard of there was like a 90-odd-year-old man in England who's walking around his garden to do so many miles, and no one thought he could do it. But he's raised like millions of pounds just for doing it, getting loads of sponsors.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
I literally
That's
talked
crazy.
about that like a couple weeks ago on one of the later episodes. I think me and Josh actually talked about that. It's the guy that ran like fucking just crazy or jogged like a shit ton of miles in his backyard to raise money for. Yeah, that's crazy.
He did really, really well.
Yeah, he I think ran I don't know how many thousands of times back and forth in his backyard, but people
That's
like that,
crazy.
they're the fucking soldiers of this world, man. They're
That's
the
awesome.
fucking soldiers of this world. Yeah. No, that's so with the bad, there's always the good. It seems like,
Yeah, definitely.
nowadays things are very stressful, and we've seen a lot of ups and downs and tribal bullshit occurring, but then there's also the unmentioned demographic of people that just work towards making things better for everybody else.
For sure.
Yeah. Alrighty. I guess I got a couple of things. I'm gonna save the best for last, so we ain't talking about the ants yet. But one of my things is I like while waiting for everybody to be ready tonight, I was just scrolling through Facebook, and you guys know me. I'm a fucking UFC nut to the core. And there's this fighter, Chael Sonnen. He retired back in like 2019. Amazing fighter.
Chael Sonnen.
Amazing
stand that
shit
prick.
talker. Yeah, he's a gangster dude. an amazing fighter. But apparently John Jones, took, which is the to fill anybody in who doesn't know, John Jones, current light heavyweight champion of UFC, decided to talk a little bit of shit towards Chael Sonnen after hearing that Chael Sonnen talked about him on some video or podcast or whatever it was. Not even realizing that Chael Sonnen talked about him in a positive way, literally lifted him up. So this John Bones.
He didn't realize.
Went after him. Yeah, he didn't realize, and he went after him on Twitter, and he was like, "Who's this? Has been with now man boobs, making money off of YouTube, getting hit talking about John Jones." Yeah. So that's,
my God.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was John Jones's remark to Chael Sonnen talking about John Jones, even though, like, a real quick recap, like, some of the shit that Chael Sonnen said was that, like, he firmly believes that John Jones could beat Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali in a fight, which are, like, two of the greatest fucking boxers of all existence, and he was, essentially complimenting the dude. That came out of it. But then let me tell you, Chael Sonnen, I was not lying when I said this motherfucker was one of the greatest UFC shit talkers in all existence.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to go through every single tweet he did, but he did this series of tweets, like, each about a minute apart, and fucking laid John Jones to fucking waste. A couple of the fucking tweets I will shout out, though. One of my favorite ones, he was like, "You have permanent handcuff creases in your wrists." Because John Jones has multiple fucking arrests under his belt. And he has drinking problems, all shit that's come to light via the news and his fame. Another one of my favorites. I can't pick which one is my favorite, but Chael Sonnen was like, the only fighter who gets asked for more pics from the police photographers than starstruck fans. Boom! Fucking nuke, bro. Dropped him. Another one, like I said, I cannot fucking pick. If you ever drove sober, the networks would cover it with live with helicopters.
Oh. Dang.
That might be my favorite. He fucking laid him to waste. A series of like 10 fucking tweets, each about a minute apart, fucking devoured John Jones. It was phenomenal. So I just wanted to bring that up. Link down in the description. Anybody who's a UFC fan or a fan of either of those people, casual or not casual, doesn't fucking matter. Or if you like shit talking, check that shit out. It is hilarious. It had me cackling for like 10 minutes straight. Wow. I was dying. Another one, because he's wrecked a couple of cars. He was like, "You got more wrecks than Evel Knievel." It's just like, dude, he fucking slaughtered him on the most public forum in existence that we know. It's fucking beautiful. I guess after that, sorry, John Jones, you are an amazing fighter. You are a great fighter. You are respectively and considered undefeated, though you have one loss by, I think, usage of drugs, which might have not actually been a thing. But yeah, mad respect to you, John Jones. Please don't hunt me down and beat me up for agreeing with Chael Sonnen, but dude, he slaughtered you. I'm gonna die.
Oh man.
You guys are gonna be like, where'd King TyCo go? King TyCo. Vincent Valentino got killed by fucking UFC light heavyweight champion John Jones. Oops. Hey, that would make me famous.
Went out with a bang.
A literal bang. Fucking face got pummeled in. That dude's a savage, though. All right. So, now, this right here. Apparently, nobody, before I mentioned it, knew about this group. This group has almost 2 million people in it. It is currently and accurately 1,878,772 members on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. The name of the Facebook group is a group where we all pretend to be ants in an ant colony. And
weird.
Dude, it's not weird, trust me. It's really fucking awesome. It's really awesome. Anyways, what it is like this massive group of people that all apparently agreed to pretend they are ants, you know. And for a quick example, it's the example I used before with Den and Stoney. That like you'll see a picture. It'll be a picture of like an ice cream cone with a bunch of ants on it, and somebody's like, "I found an ice cream cone. Let's all eat." And then everybody in all caps and most of the time with spaces in between each letter will say eat. In all caps, spaces in between the letters, and everybody just pretends to be an ant. The reason why I'm obsessed with this fucking group is because it is the only place I've ever seen on the internet where you don't see political drama, you don't see personal drama, you don't see talks about genders or pronouns or fucking food or diets or vegans or carnivores or dinosaurs or fucking anything besides ants. The literal objective of this group is to just pretend you're a fucking ant and serve the ant queen. Like, you know, so you'll see a post where you're like, oh, you know,
said no one's claimed to be the queen yet. Huh?
Nobody, as far as I know, nobody has ever claimed to be the queen.
I'm gonna put a Uganda Knuckles picture and say, we need a queen.
We need the queen. Oh my god.
We need a queen. Oh.
Do it. Do it. I posted the link earlier in Discord. The link is going to be shared in the description of this video. So if it's your first time fucking hearing this, people, just join the group. It is crazy because maybe you'll sit there like me for like 2 weeks as a part of this group, just randomly observing posts here and there. Periodically, I was like, this is funny. This is funny. And I just watched it. And literally just the other day, I finally decided to participate in a post. And it like seemed fun. Like while I was doing it, I was laughing. It was just funny. It was a cool concept, and I realized I was like, "Oh, all right, that's what this is about." It's like a removal from your personal self and any other bullshit, which I think the fucking world needs right now. You know, like it's really cool. It's funny though that like the post was like rename a movie but put the word ants or ant in it, and I scrolled through fucking like a couple hundred comments and I didn't see anybody post this. And I'm a huge fan of Quentin Tarantino films, and I was trying to think what Quentin Tarantino film to fucking dub, so I decided to do Reservoir Ants. And I felt so successful when I did it because I was like, I have to be one of the only people that did this out of like 20,000 plus people. Yeah, Reservoir Ants. Like it's a fun concept, and like the reason why I decided to bring it up today because it's probably the most passive place in the internet right now. Maybe it'll remain that. Like, because, you know, you go to any other part of the web, people have their opinions, they're arguing over left and right and all the fucking extra bullshit that we don't need to stress about every day.
Yeah.
This is literally...
How stressful is it being out?
It's not. It's not at all. That's the truth.
Stressful, man.
You crawl through a hole.
Yeah, you know, somebody says we need to dig, and then everybody just hops in the comments and says dig in all caps. That's it. It's not stressful at all. You just pretend you're an ant and you say dig, and we just assume. Oh my god. Watch, there's gonna be like one really fucking sensitive person. It's like, how dare you assume how ants talk? They don't yell.
Gender of a name.
You guys are in all caps yelling, saying dig. They don't do that. They communicate through telepathy, you stupid fucks.
Just imagine.
How much you want to? How much you want to bet if somebody did comment that there'd be like
everyone would go off.
20,000 comments of being like no in all caps or shut up in all caps.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny actually.
Yeah, dude, it's a wild fucking thing. Internet's been a crazy place lately. This did start before all of COVID.
Was anyone in here part of 6ix9ine's return to the internet?
I hate him. I want to punch him in his face.
Like,
there's nothing special about him at all.
I don't like him, but I gotta say,
Banger's got some opinions.
I hate him, bro. I want to slap back.
Seriously, I agree, but the fact that he pulled it was never done before. He had fucking 2 million people in his live. That was crazy. I was sitting there just watching the comments. It was funny, like people.
Dude,
It was just
Why?
so
Real
funny.
quick, my theory on it: boy's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Oh, 100%.
He's gonna die. There's a
It
bunch
could
of
happen.
die-hard, hardcore motherfuckers that grew up with broken families and guns that are gonna hunt his ass down and fucking
Yep.
kill him.
Is this
Like,
that
no
guy
offense
with
to any
that
gangbangers.
rainbow
Y'all
colour
do
there?
what you do.
Yes, rainbow colored.
Yeah,
hair.
yeah.
That's all you gotta say about it.
Rainbow head.
He's
Yeah.
He's
Dick,
got
that guy.
69, I think, tattooed on him. Probably,
Yeah, he has
ironically.
69 pretty much everywhere on his
I
body.
think he's got it
Yeah.
tatted
Both arms,
69 times.
yeah.
Bro.
Yeah,
on his
that's what
chest.
I was about to say. I think it's ironically tattooed 69 times. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's a trash rapper. Did you guys
He
see
doesn't
that
rap.
he called out Snoop Dogg? He called out Snoop Dogg, bro. Snoop Dogg will
Nah.
personally
No
murder his
way.
ass and get away with it.
Oh my! Snoop, I didn't know.
He tried calling Snoop out to be a rat because everybody's sitting there saying that Tekashi's a fucking rat, and he's like, "Well, Snoop Dogg's a rat too." And he did some stupid video with him like eating French fries or some dumb shit, and he was watching like something on his fucking TV, and he was like staring back at the camera randomly, chewing with his mouth open like a fucking uneducated dick. And fucking, oh man, yeah, I'm not a fan of that dude. Plus, like, he obviously ratted motherfuckers out because he got out super early for like gun charges. I think statutory, you know, all the disgusting shit that he did. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you're gonna get your shit killed. Cause like, I don't promote gang violence, but gang violence is a thing, and those motherfuckers play hard. You're a fucking like cartoon character, bro. Calm the fuck down.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Wow, I didn't expect that to become a topic. I thought I was the only one
Yeah,
paying attention to that shit, bro.
I love how Banger immediately got triggered. 'cause
Yo,
6ix9ine
he
does
was
that.
mad.
I was
I hate
wondering.
him and what they call a rapper Blueface, baby. I want to punch both
I
of
don't know
them.
who that is. I don't even know.
Yeah, don't
How
look
I
him up.
discovered
Yeah, don't give him
6ix9ine was,
attention. I ain't linking
when
that
he made the
bitch.
news because he had his birthday party here and
Mhm.
crashed into like a tour bus.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
an
I was like,
asshat.
who the hell is this fucking? Yeah,
What the hell is this guy?
yeah.
I saw him. I found this video of him on Facebook. I thought I had it saved.
Yeah, he's
Just doing a stupid voice with showing the watches and saying dripping and
right.
I don't know.
right.
I don't know. It was
Yeah.
funny.
Drip.
I was baked at the time and I thought it was funny as fuck.
Yeah. Well, that's like his only validity is that for like intelligent people, we find him stupid and funny. Because it is kind of funny to watch this guy that thinks he's super significant and an icon actually not be that. It's just that there's a bunch of stupid people that follow him. So it's like, you know, I guess he serves his purpose as entertainment. But like, bro, your music's crap. Your face and your tattoos are stupid.
And we have America to thank for people like him.
Bro.
America indulges in people like him is what happens.
We should have been warned years ago when Team America became a movie. We should have known something was gonna go wrong. America, fuck yeah!
Listen,
I love that movie though. I love that movie.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
One of these days we got to do something like that. We got to like have a bunch of us group up together and like stream a movie together and get our commentary and like reactions off of it. That
That'd
shit
be
would
awesome.
be hilarious. That
Did
would
you
be
ever see
great.
Mystery Science 3000? Mystery
Mystery Science?
Science Theater.
Oh,
No,
with
I
the
haven't.
robot and like the alien dude and then the human guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they did that. They watched like old-fashioned films and stuff like that. And
Yeah, dude,
you
that
could
would
just
be
hear them
amazing.
talking.
Oh wow.
Call it the Tyrant reboot. You know, we obviously can't, you know, throw like Mystery Theater 3000 into it for copyright reasons, but
Right,
we'll
right.
throw reboot in there so motherfuckers know what we're doing. I'll find like some overlay that I can use that like has our
That'd be
silhouettes
cool.
in the background like they would do with the theater. That would be hilarious.
That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
that show was my shit back when I was a little fucking ankle biter. That's funny.
buddy.
All right, man. Internet's been stacked lately. Not with toilet paper memes anymore. Thank you. Thank you. If you exist out there, homie, up in the skies, thank you. I appreciate that shit. I got so sick of them like a weekend. I was like, it's all I saw on my feed.
Yep.
All right. So, I guess on that note, does anybody else have anything we want to touch up on for the internet, or is that about it?
Pretty much
I
it.
mean, I don't think you'll like it, but I watch people get beheaded on the internet. That's a thing. If there's anyone else out there that does that, let us know down in the comments.
We're not linking that in the description because
Yeah, we're not linking
like
it,
that
but let
shit,
us know.
You know where to find it already. We're not
Let us
supporting your
know.
weird habit. I will
Definitely.
I will add one comment to that. I don't think that shit is too unnatural. I think that shit's in our DNA. I think the last like
I'm pretty
public
sure it is,
execution
too.
was in like 1890 something.
Because I mean, don't they still
That
do
was
that?
like
If you're on
a
death row,
person ago.
when they inject you, don't people watch it? Still?
Yeah. There's a room
Yeah,
full of
see, so-
people.
Yeah. So what's the difference? You know?
Yeah,
What I mean?
exactly. We've just gotten more quote unquote humane about it. Like I personally I've seen stuff like that. I have a strange obsession. It's not an obsession, but I have a strange I don't know. I feel encouraged to force myself watch like crazy animal videos sometimes, like wildlife, like a fucking tiger eating
Oh, I
the shit
really
out of like an
enjoy
I like
ox
that.
fucking
Yeah.
calf or
like
something.
Tiger fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
A
Like
good
it makes
documentary.
yeah, like it makes you fucking realize how real nature is. But I also
Oh, yeah.
think that is part of our DNA. Like at some point we were fucking wearing loincloths and throwing fucking sticks and rocks at those creatures, getting eaten by them on the
Yeah.
daily. So it's like
Yeah.
I think it serves a good purpose to watch that shit sometimes to realize like say technology and electronics just died out of nowhere. Those fuckers are coming for us. It might take a couple
Yeah.
months, but they're going to
Yeah.
start fucking realizing, oh, they don't have those giant, rubber-driven fucking constructs anymore.
Oh yeah, it's
They-
crazy.
all the
Fucking-
lights are off.
with
They
this
can't see
lockdown
me.
going on, you got wild animals coming into the cities and stuff now.
Yeah, dude, I watched a video the other day of somewhere in Taiwan or whatever, but there was a horde of monkeys running through the streets.
Monkeys?
I
Yeah,
saw that.
dude, straight up monkeys. And monkeys are vicious. Let's not be wrong. Those aren't cute.
No,
They
are,
are
dude.
fucking
Monkeys
murderers, bro.
Are, yeah.
They are cannibals and murderers. They eat their own children. They eat their own kind. They rip dicks off of humans for cake. That's another story for another day. That's totally a
Whoa.
real fact,
Did I
though.
hear that?
All right, fine. Not another day. We want to talk about it right now? We can talk about it right now.
That came out of left field. That was a
All right. So there was this guy. This guy raised a chimpanzee. A champy. What the fuck is that? A chimpanzee. Like
Google,
out of
what
like
is
some
a
traumatic.
champy?
A champy is like a more civilized chimpanzee. It knows how to use the computer and a spear.
I'm looking at it right now. Champy. There's got to be some.
There's don't look it up. There's probably some porn based off of that shit.
Champy. Definition of champy by the Free Dictionary.
Oh wait, is there a definition? You
It
have to
just
send me
says a
that link
bunch of-
later.
Champer Champy is the name of a lake monster said to live in Lake Champlain. What the fuck?
That's a thing. What the fuck?
What?
You learn
That's
something
straight
new
from
every day.
Wikipedia, bro. That's from Wikipedia.
Oh
too.
my god, it's like the flying spaghetti monster.
Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe that there's something out there called Champ. It's a real thing.
Okay, let's double back real quick. Champy, we know it's a
Wow.
thing. It's a lake monster, just like flying spaghetti monster, which is invisible. So we don't know if it's real or not. Anyways, moving on. So there was this guy. He rescued a chimpanzee. He brought it to a sanctuary. I think he visited it like every year or pretty consistently. I heard this story maybe a couple months ago, and it's a gruesome story because what happened was one day it was the chimpanzee's birthday. All right. He brought it
Oh,
a
boy.
cake. He brought the fucking chimpanzee a cake. That chimpanzee was very happy. It got the cake, but it was also in habitat with a bunch of other chimps, and they were jealous. Okay? They were very jealous. So what ended up happening is all the jealous chimpanzees found their way to unlock their enclosure, and before this guy left, they literally fucking mauled him to death, including ripping his fucking dick off.
Oh, I
For not
actually heard
bringing
about
him
that.
cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Insane.
Oh man, yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, with monkeys running around the streets in any country, that's a problem because they're going to start eating people, babies,
That'd be
children.
crazy.
It doesn't matter. If you're weak and you can't handle fighting off, like, one chimp, you're definitely not fighting off a mob of them, and you're literally going to get ripped apart alive.
Oh, you can't fight them off, dude.
No, you
They'll
can't.
overpower you no matter what. You gotta shoot them.
They got that strength, bro. They got
Yeah,
that
you gotta shoot
super
'em.
strength.
Yeah.
Wait,
But either way,
almost 40
Remaster,
pounds.
Wear a coat.
Wear a cup. I always have my
ballistic.
flashlight on me.
That's
so
the
wear a
most
cup.
important
ballistic
lesson. Wear fucking goggles, a cup, fucking
No hitting below the
Keep-
belt, no biting.
Get your ballistic gear out.
carry a gun at all times. Second Amendment.
Oh,
I always have my switch on me. I'll stab one to death if I need to.
oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine that though? A chimpanzee just coming at you. What the hell would you do?
Dude,
Uh,
you can't. If it was one,
Fight it.
if you were super
Oh, you
fit
can,
or
dude.
really strong, you might have a chance. But you would have to be understanding of what those fuckers can do, and you would have to you'd probably have to break its arms first. You know, like you literally have to anticipate it,
Good
give
luck,
up a
man.
limb,
Those
give it
things are
its leg,
strong.
give it your leg or give it your arm, and then try and fucking kill it before it kills you. But yeah, likely you're gonna die.
Yeah.
It's gonna eat you. It's gonna eat your brain, bro.
That's
I'm gonna have to
crazy.
fist fight it.
I could see
Yeah, that'd
Banger
be
maybe out of
crazy.
us because he's a pretty big dude. He might be able to literally just pick a monkey up and hit the earth with the monkey over and over again
Always
until
say
it
hit
dies.
the earth, man. Been saying it since we
Yeah.
became friends.
Man, that was good. That was good. Oh shit, it's the internet, folks. There's lots of shit out there. I'm gonna have to listen back to this and get links for all the crazy shit we talked about. Not the beheadings. Not the beheadings.
Seriously.
You guys stop getting excited.
Sponsored.
If your dick's hard right now, calm down. Calm down. All right? Go watch your beheadings on
No,
the
no,
dark
I'm
web.
good.
Leave
Yeah.
us alone. Oh yeah. Alright, so I guess on that note, we'll move to the Tyrant News Center where we talk all things video games and video game news. Alright. Anybody have anything today for game news?
Overwatch's
am
anniversary.
Overwatch
yeah.
anniversary.
Watch.
He was very excited about that. Tell us about the
Hey,
anniversary.
Anniversary, 4th year of Overwatch. I've been playing it since day one, beta.
Oh
That's
wow.
wild,
Oh
bro.
yeah. I know that.
I'm excited for Tony Hawk's.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tony
Ooh.
Hawk?
I've
Are they
got
remaking
that.
it?
Yes, 1 and 2.
What?
Tony
I've already
Hawk.
pre-ordered it. Yep, I got it pre-ordered already.
That is no
I'm
pun
stoked.
intended news to me. What the fuck? What?
Check it out. Watch the video, dude.
Those were
Oh,
my
no, you didn't
dreams
know.
back in the day,
It-
bro.
Is hell yeah, man. I was
What?
watching. I was like, oh my god, I remember every one of these spots. It's
That's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
fucking
they-
peep that shit.
They're
I
remastering
used
it
to
in
love that,
4K. It looks so nice. Oh, I can't wait.
Wow. That's cool. That's exciting.
Bro, I spent an entire summer just getting baked and playing fucking Tony Hawk's. It
Yes.
was the best summer ever.
Hell yeah.
Man, that's a throwback.
It was like 15.
Like when I saw that, I was like, this is a joke. There's no way. And I watched the video. I was like, oh my god.
It's
Yeah, it
real.
was sick, though.
I think that's using. If you watch the video, I think they're using that new Unreal Engine you're talking about because the jewelry and everything they wear fucking moves
all
like it would in
bobbling
real
around.
life.
Oh,
It's
does it?
crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I like how they
Yeah.
got him doing that 900 at the end, though. At the end of the
Yeah.
trailer.
Yep.
That's crazy, though. Hold on, let me jot that down real quick so I can remember to look up the link for that.
Which was the one? I'm sure you
Tony
could
Hawk
create your own skate parks on one of them.
Remaster. I think it was the second.
That's
I
gonna
think
be
both of them
dope.
had.
Did the first have the create your own skate park? I
I
feel
think
like
the second. I know the second one did.
the second introduced it. I don't think
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
had it because like the first was the introduction to the series, and that game was
Yeah.
legit as fuck. But yeah, I think that was like the big thing about Tony Hawk 2 was, not only did they have gnarly fucking skate parks, but it allowed you to make your own, and then that feature stuck
Yeah.
with all the future installments.
I
hope, bro, if they
I'm-
remake those,
I'm hoping
I
that
hope they
they
make
remaster
Underground.
it and they're just gonna have it in there. I really hope that's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope they fucking drop Underground on us. Just skip Underground 1, give us
Oh,
Underground
yeah.
2. Let's fucking go.
Underground
Let's
2?
go.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Let's go. Skip 1.
Yes.
Nobody fucking like Underground 1 was good, mad respect, but 2 did it so much better. They were like
Yeah.
they said hold my beer and pass the beer from their right hand to their left hand real quick and made like a million times better game. Like, oh
right,
man.
right.
That's so dope. Oh man, I didn't know that. I'm excited now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, I guess since you did mention the whole Unreal Engine 5 thing, that was my topic of the day for this segment. I just heard about it, I think 2 days ago, and I decided to look up a demo of it, and man, it is fucking crazy. And it wasn't even like a 4K demo. It was just like a regular video, but you can even see the quality of the image. I paused the video at one point, and like
That's crazy.
it looked like a real picture. It looked like a picture of like, like kind of a mountainscape area because it was this demo for some PS4 game. I can't recall what the name is, but like it was a demo for that, and it was this chick. She was running through this like rocky kind of deserty landscape, and at one point she was climbing the mountain. And when she was climbing, I was like noticing. I'm like, holy shit! Like where she's putting her hands are relevant to like where somebody would actually grab onto something. You know, it was just like realistic looking rocks and realistic looking person movements. Like it wasn't like,
Wow.
oh, their hand is just fucking, glitching into the wall, and oh, we're just gonna consider that they're climbing it. Like it looked real. But where I
That's
paused,
like gameplay, is it?
yeah, it looked like fucking real life at one point because when I paused it, I looked over to the right of the screen and it had the rest of the rock face in it. And what I noticed was the shadows were perfect, like 100% realistic. Every little tiny protruding element of the rock face had a
Wow.
relevant shadow casting. It was wild. At one point, she was like climbing the rock, and rocks like fell and like hit her character, and you could see her scarf like move with where the rocks hit. She jumped across at one point, and the scarf literally fluently moved with her jumping movements and how it would in real life, dude. It's crazy. We're about to step into an era of gaming that I don't think anybody is anticipating. I think people know it's going to be good, but I don't think people are anticipating. We are on the brink of shit blending reality with technology, and then I'm telling you, that's going to spark the fucking simulation theory motherfuckers up. They're going to be like, no, it's real. It's real. This is proof. I mentioned that earlier when I was talking about it. Like, it's the kind of thing. Like, I think we're almost on the cusp of gaming visual quality that will start to make our mushy meat brains question reality or not reality because it's going to look so realistic. And if you combine that with virtual reality or like some kind of plug-in system, like things are going to change. I probably in the next 10 years at least, like we're going to be in an unrecognizable state of video games from the past. We're going to look back at the Xbox One even in 4K graphics and be like, fuck's that, bro? That's gay.
Yeah.
Like, that makes no sense. Is that a pixel? What's a fucking pixel, bro?
Yeah, seriously.
No, I think Minecraft is forever going to stay relevant. I think that's going to be something that like people will accept as a, oh yeah, this is the 8-bit version of reality. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's got so many audience of Minecraft.
Dude, imagine if they come out with like a future Minecraft, like Minecraft 2, but it's like utilizing the same relative concept and they do it accurately to keep the same feel as Minecraft has, but like with 4K graphics. Imagine what that would. I think that would take over the gaming industry. There would be millions of people that'd be like, I want that shit. I want that.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my major excitement. That's my Tyrant news for the day. Is I've been super excited over this new Unreal Engine. And it's always been Unreal Engine from back like what in the early Unreal Tournament days and the Quake days, like that's where it was introduced. And that was a crazy system back in the day. That was something that nobody's ever fucking seen before, you know? And it's just continuing. They're continuing to develop it into an unrecognizable state than what we're used to.
Yeah.
Any other great gaming news, folks?
Last of Us 2.
Oh, I wish I had a PS4 so I
Oh.
can enjoy
If
it.
we've got
I
any
don't think I've played that.
PlayStation players, I mean,
I didn't
it
know
was
my
supposed to
buddies.
be released on the May 29th, I think, but they've put it off till June, I think.
Yep. Which is
Oh.
right around that
I don't know if you've ever
corner.
played it or seen any footage of it or anything.
Yeah.
It does look really, really good.
Well,
I
yeah,
remember playing the first one. That was
But they're
beautiful.
doing this.
yeah, the first one.
I've noticed they're doing this like bundle pack. It's like a PS4 Pro limited edition console. I'm looking at a picture of it now, and it's got like this cool engraving on the front of it. It looks like a butterfly or a moth, something with some leaves. Oh, it does look good. I was talking to someone on Twitter who's actually ordered it.
Man,
It looks really, really nice.
man, if that's cheap enough, I might have to order that. I've been almost
I'm
looking
thinking
for a
about
reason to get a PS4.
Getting a PlayStation at some point.
Yeah, like that's how I feel. Like I'm a diehard Xbox fan. I will always be a diehard Xbox fan.
Oh,
But I
definitely.
wouldn't mind having both consoles. I would never mind that because like there's exclusives on PlayStation that are fucking great. God of War series, Last of Us, fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I can't fucking play because it's only on PlayStation. Like, you know, they just Sony deserves their recognition as well. They're pioneers in the gaming industry. You know, even though I gotta say, our boys at Xbox got that shit. But you know, that might be a biased opinion, but I don't think it is. We might be a little bit better.
I just never liked PlayStation's controllers. They're too small for my hands.
Did you see the supposed fucking controller they're trying to release for the X series? It looks like a combination
Looks
of fucking
like
PlayStation
and
Boomerang.
Xbox had a baby.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
100%, bro.
Well, that combined.
Dude,
Yeah,
I hope they change
it's
it.
weird.
I hope it's like when the Sonic movie's first trailer came out,
That's
the entire
gonna
internet was like, "Fuck that, change Sonic,"
Yeah, I
and
hope
then they
so,
decided to
dude.
do it because
Yeah,
Xbox
what the
needs to
hell?
change their shit, bro.
Why
Is
would
it
you?
Put the two together.
The Xbox controller is the whole reason I switched from PlayStation because I
Yeah.
started off with a PlayStation.
Yeah, this
I
Xbox
did as
controller
well.
we have now, it's perfected. It is
Yeah.
what is comfortable for the hand, 100%.
You know what's gonna happen if they do release it with that PlayStation style? They're gonna come out with like you know how they have now like the Pro Series and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Guaranteed, they'll come out with a secondary controller that's more.
Yeah, the
toward the
only thing
Xbox
I
style.
can think why Microsoft would do that is like a marketing ploy to attract Sony players as well. Maybe thinking that, oh, well, there might be some people on the rocks, and with all this crossplay talk, maybe we can convince these people that like have always wanted to play Halo or whatever other exclusives we have. You know, if the controller, because that is usually the most strong debate I hear between people that play one system or another. It's either their exclusives or the controller. For me,
Yep.
it starts with the controller. This controller is the most comfortable for me. The PlayStation
Yes.
controller is awkward. It's fine. I grew up with it, but it's definitely awkward, you know. But this
Yep.
Xbox One controller, it is a perfect fit for pretty much any fucking hand, honestly, which is crazy if
Yes.
that's even possible, you know. So
I
that's the
prefer it. I
only,
just
the
wish I
only
could get one that works
justification.
properly. Doesn't reverse on its own.
Dude, I blow through controllers at least every like 4 or 5 months because I play so hard with any game that I play that I create controller drift. So like if I let my stick go, it's gonna start drifting one way or the other.
Yeah.
Hardcore
I try
gamers,
not to do that too
the
much.
struggles are
but
real.
yeah.
Frustrating when you're trying to build, isn't it? And quickly in one line.
Yes. Oh man. All right. Well, covered quite a few topics. This is a solid one. We're already about 50 minutes in, and we've gotten through
No way, really?
3 segments.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been
To be
fucking
honest, I
going
lost
off,
track
bro.
of time.
Yeah, dude, that's what I love
That's
about
awesome.
podcasting. It's such a fun experience that makes you not. The only reason why I know what time it is because I have a little record number at the bottom of my screen right now. So I just happened to glance at it. I'm like, holy shit, we've been going at it.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, this is fun. So, Tyrant News Center. I suppose that's a close unless anybody has any objections.
No, I think
All
that
right,
pretty much covered it.
covered a lot.
GTA 3's free on PC until
What?
a couple of days
Oh.
left. May 21st. May 21st.
GTA 3 free.
Dang. I don't
I
got
don't know
my
if that's just free to
PC.
play or, if you have to pay afterwards.
Yeah. That's always like a
Yeah.
weird, screwy thing.
Probably some kind of special deal, yeah.
Yeah. Or they're like, oh, well, if you purchase it, we can grandfather you into the game for a whopping charge of half price.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Alrighty. So,
Yeah, that's all.
alright. Cool. I guess we can move on to Games of the Week. This is a interesting topic, but a very isolated topic. I feel like there is about 3 games we can mention right now. What is it? Grand Theft Auto,
3 good
ESO, and
games.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We've all been very caught up in games that are revolving around each other's gameplay, but it's been fun. I honestly, man, I'm surprised. The reopening the realm pulled me away from ESO pretty hard. I'm like, what the fuck? Every day I'm like, I want to grind some ESO, but then I'm sitting there thinking about like, oh, I want to do this. I'm going to try and force myself to have some kind of balance between the two. But man, the realm has been
Yeah.
so much fun
I finished my house, so I'm kind of content right now until I
Nice.
figure out the next thing I want to do. I gotta still finish cleaning out the mines, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been honestly, dude. I've been once gold. One of our members taught me how to fly in the game. I've been stuck on that. That's been my main thing that's keeping me there because ironically enough, the flying mechanics in Minecraft. If you have a pair of wings and some fireworks in your hand, you can set off the fireworks to propel you, and you can perpetually fly as long as you want until either the wings degrade and they break, or you run out of fireworks.
Wow.
Gracefully, we have a shit ton of supplies on the realm, so like I have almost infinite fireworks, and I have a shit ton of wings as well. One of them, which I
Right.
actually enchanted to be able to constantly repair with mending, so it kind of like I can fly forever at this point.
Oh, wow.
And dude, it's crazy. It's been so much fun. But what I do is I'll just sit there and I fly and I fly and I'll take screenshots. That's the reason why like all my previous screenshots and game clips is of
Right.
Minecraft is because I'm scouting. I'm scouting to like build up that chord list we have on Discord of where villages are, where pillager outposts are, where any points of interest are. So probably here like either Friday night or some night this week, I'm going to go through and compile that list from all those screenshots. But
Yeah.
that's like I've been so obsessed with it because it's so much fun. But yeah, I've been stuck on that. I've been hardcore stuck on that shit. And I noticed you guys obviously a lot of GTA, a little bit of ESO sprinkled in there. What have you guys been doing?
Are you getting on leveling up on ESO? No.
Wait, you're playing
I'm doing a lot of
What?
GTA.
Yeah, I've been hitting GTA a lot. I was on the Minecraft server a lot until I finished my house finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit 100 on GTA so that I can finally get turbo on my cars.
Turbo
I don't
helps a
even know
lot.
what level I am on GTA, honestly. I think I'm in like in the 90s or 60s or something. That's like the one game I've never like just hardcore XP grinded. So I've always just like seemed like I'm some inexperienced GTA player, but I've literally probably played like thousands of hours of GTA Online.
Yeah,
But I'm like
this is the most
under
I've ever
100.
played GTA Online.
Same.
Yeah, it's awesome though. I mean, you won the podium car. I have. TyCo has. Yandeezy has.
Yeah.
Oh, that last
was so
night, and I
nice.
was so happy.
It was so nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. We can all cruise to the beach cruise in
Yeah.
the same car.
You know, after this, I promise you guys, I'm gonna play some GTA with you. How about that? If we all wanna team up, if that's what you guys are doing right now, if you guys are still gonna play after this, I know.
I'm down.
I'm on right now, filling up my warehouse as we speak.
Turn off my
Oh,
Xbox
man.
and chill for a bit.
Stoney, you know when you were upstairs a minute ago starting that mission, I was downstairs recording some clips for our cars that I'm just editing together now
Oh, nice, damn.
for that whole last mission. Well, more or less that whole last mission.
Yeah.
Sick.
So
But
that's
lobby
really
by yourself, I'll join.
yeah. Now I'm down to because honestly I did like a scouting mission before we started the podcast on the realm. It's pretty, dude. It's crazy. I've gotten the flying down so well because like the wings degrade fairly quick. The longer you fly, obviously the health on them goes down. But also the firework use. It's cool because the reason why I love the flying mechanics is like whatever direction you're aiming your crosshair, it will propel you in that direction. So if you learn how to glide yourself almost to touch the ground, and then you like flick up and hit a firework, you can essentially like really create a long journey out of it without wasting too many fireworks. And today I literally traveled over 9,000 blocks with only I think 22 fireworks, which is like really fucking hard to do. I was literally like at points even over the ocean where I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna hit the water, and then pew, and fucking took off. It was like it was a long distance. It was like a solid like I don't know, maybe 10-minute flight. That's pretty cool.
Dang.
Yeah, it's really fun though. So, but yeah, I kind of got that out of the way. I got back to the kingdom. I'm kind of safe. I've been playing it really for the past couple of days a little bit more because my niece is on the server and my brother is on the server, so that's been kind of nice. I haven't been able to play anything with my brother for like years, and I haven't really been able to interact with my niece for about as long, so it's pretty cool. It's a fun experience. But yeah, so tonight though I shall dedicate a little bit of time with the boys on GTA and go blow some shit up.
Oh, Stoner, I don't know if you saw in GTA, or not GTA, sorry, Minecraft, what I did for the little man.
Oh, I did actually, yeah.
Stones.
Are you talking about in his chest? Yeah, the stone.
Yeah.
That shit was so
Had
dope.
to.
Dude, he was so excited. He was so excited.
That's awesome.
Gold did something the other day for him as well. He left his shulker box full of like he had a couple blocks of diamonds in there, some blocks of gold, random like concrete slabs and shit. Like he was so fucking excited about it. He got a badass sword. Like it's really fun playing with my kid too. I think that's also why I enjoy it. For a bit there though, that's all he wanted to do, so I had to like wean him off the realm a little bit because it was like fuck, that's like he's waking up thinking realm. I'm like, I have to defuse this shit before it gets crazy. Because I think he's still a little too young to just let him roam around on his own, because like otherwise people are just gonna have shit missing. He's gonna blow some shit up one day. Like he's my kid, of course he's gonna blow up something.
A good little shooting game you should get him in first. I did this for my little brother. Overwatch.
Yeah. I've thought about some games like that. I think he's almost at the age where I can start teaching him something like Overwatch or Paladins. I'm obviously not going to let him on the fucking mic because, like, that shit's vile. And he isn't...
Yeah, Minecraft.
He can read, but, like, honestly, if it's on his GT, I think I could disable the text chat and shit. So, like, I won't have to worry about that.
In Overwatch, you can't really type.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, they don't have a game chat, kind of like PC.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it's only voice chat, so you can pretty much make it to where it's a button or like lock it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I've been thinking, because I don't know, man, the way his like gamer brain has developed, I'm such an excited fucking dad about this because he's starting to get way smarter. He's catching on to stuff quicker. He's a
That's
hardcore
awesome.
gamer. So I'm like, I'm ready. I'm like, man, I'm gonna teach him how to tank in ESO dungeons. I'm gonna teach him how to tank in paladins. I'm gonna teach him, because really, like, usually the biggest problem in pretty much any game like that is a tank. So
Yeah.
I've pretty much learned tank in Overwatch, so I can do it in Paladins, and I can also
Yeah,
do it in.
that's why I've learned how to tank in games because I like healing or DPSing. That's I assume that's probably maybe everybody's favorite because tanking could be considered a boring role, but I don't think it's
really
boring
not.
personally. It's really not. It's exciting. It's
I love
invigorating.
tanking.
Like as long as you have a healer, you're good.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
pretty much.
but yeah,
Tanking's just chill, man. You just gotta stand there and hold aggro.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like the real badass of the group.
Yeah. I love
Alrighty.
tanking. It's my fave.
So that's
fun.
Because
pretty much
everyone
it.
wants a tank.
Yeah, everybody needs a
Everyone
tank.
wants a tank. Everyone wants a healer. DPS is a dime a dozen.
Well, that's how I got into healing in the first place. I was a big WoW player back when Burning Crusade was the only DLC on World of
wow.
Warcraft. And
Yep.
when I hit the end game, the problem that I was a DPS druid, and every time I would go to LFG for dungeons, the big problem was, oh, we don't have a healer. We can't do this. Oh, we don't have a healer. We can't do this. So I was like,
Yep.
Resto Druid, that's the cure. And I went fucking Resto Druid and fell in love with healing. And ever
Yeah,
since then,
healing's
I've been
fun.
like a really like high caliber healer in whatever game I play. And then the other role that has a detriment is tanking because everybody just wants to be the badass with all the kills. I'm a DPS, but
Yeah.
save that shit for Cyrodiil, motherfuckers.
But when you're playing Overwatch and you're a tank and you get 70 kills, that's where you kind of have to question what your DPS is.
That's scary.
I can say I've hit over 80 with tank. So,
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
a little questioning
Yeah.
what people do.
Yeah, they like it because it's easy. They don't have to worry about anything.
Pretty much.
I
do
like
all the work
DPS
for
in games because I can become a badass at it. Like, fucking Stoney realized that shit the other day with my fucking 3v1. Beat those bitches up.
Yeah.
Slaughtered them. That shit was
That
dope.
was awesome. I still have those clips too. I gotta find those.
Yeah. Alrighty. So games of the week pretty much covers it.
Yeah,
So
I'll have that
GTA,
list of
lots
games
of
that we're playing. You guys join the community. You want to play those games with us. If that's your game, you know where to find us on Xbox. And we can move on to our new segment, the Nerdy Limelight. So, this is our first attempt at this segment. I do have a clip attached to the recording, so we'll be able to play that after. Just kind of like the intro, we gotta, gotta be quiet for a second while it plays. That way, it doesn't like create too much noise.
Got it.
But yeah, this is a clip from GTA. I did this out of inspiration for, the fact that a lot of our people have been playing GTA lately. We have that GTA Extra Discord going on to gather crews and everything together, which I'll drop in the description as well. So I decided to inspire it. Next week's Nerdy Limelight, though, let me tell you, it's going to be popping off. Stoney's dropping a clip. Den is going to have a bunch of pictures featured on it, so you got to come by for episode 8, because that shit's going to be fucking going off on the Nerdy Limelight. It's going to be a great one. It's going to be a great one.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, yes. All right, so you all watch the clip. I think you guys know what it is. I'm about to play it in 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, what you just witnessed was my dumb ass trying to get
You're
onto
trying
a
to
train
get on
with
the
a car.
train.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. I literally named that clip Fusion Ha and from inspiration from Dragon Ball because it's like you see me drive out real quick and it just for some reason reminded me of the fusion dance from Dragon Ball. And it just boom became one with the
Great.
train. Like yeah,
That's going.
that was a huge obsession of mine back in the day was either getting shit into the train or like getting a bunch of people pissed off in a lobby and then the small TyCo crew getting in a train and having people try and chase us around and the cops chase us around shooting down helicopters. That train was literally I gotta say it's probably close to a couple hundred hours of my playtime on GTA Online I spent on that train.
Oh, wow. That's like me on Red Dead.
Oh, the train on Red Dead is fucking terrifying, bro. That shit gets crazy.
Like, anytime the Tyrant crew on Red Dead gets on there, that's how we call it, the murder train. Just go from town to town on the train, just murdering everyone. It's so
Killing folks. Awesome.
yeah.
That's so dope. But yeah, so that's the nerdy limelight of the week. This was the first test at it. Like I said, next week is gonna be amped up with multiple clips and photos, and it's gonna be popping off. I think it's gonna be real cool because we'll get to feature some of Den's amazing fucking photos. We'll be able to feature whatever you had in mind, Stoney. You know, and I guess
Yeah, I got
if
some
we
nice
each want to
photos.
submit something, we can. We can stack this segment if we want with a bunch of shit, and all it'll be is kind of like what we just did. You know.
That's the one thing I'm good with at the Rockstar.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was it. That was pretty much it. I loved that train back in the day, and I was sitting there trying to think of something. I'm like, man, all right, let me look at my GTA clips, and I don't have too many GTA clips. And then I saw that one. I was like, nah, this is perfect. Like, this is the King Psycho's mine. There's a reason why I have that GT. It's what I do. I do weird shit. It's beautiful, and like,
Right.
I'll be honest. I'll admit. That was an accidental pop, but as soon as I realized I popped in the air, I was like, I'm capitalizing on this. I like yelled out. It was like, I'm going to do it. And then boom, landed on it. I didn't mean to hit whatever made me fly up in the air. I think it was like a tiny ass rock, which doesn't make sense because there was multiple times where like I attempted popping up onto it. And then this time I swerved out a little bit and flip. I went and flipped up.
That's great.
And it's funny too, if you pay attention to that clip as well, if you look in the back seat, there was somebody riding in the back seat. And for the life of me, I watched that video like fucking 10 times to try and figure out who was sitting in the back seat. And I can't remember who was in the back seat with me. But somebody was there for that moment. So that's a fun little fact about that video. But yeah, so I guess that will lead us to our last and mine and Banger's favorite segment, which is the Weekly Weebu. Are you guys going to stick around for it, or do you want to say your goodbyes?
I actually need to hop off right now for some food.
Alrighty.
But yeah, I'll definitely stick around next time. Next one.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I think I will as well because the birds are tweeting outside now.
Oh, geez. Yeah, it's morning for you, ain't it?
Kind of early.
But yeah, once you guys close up and stuff, hit me up and we'll do some GTA if you guys are down.
Oh, 100%.
Alrighty.
I'll be jamming for the night.
Sweet.
Alright, you guys have a good night.
I'll
Goodbye,
catch you guys
Dan.
in a bit.
Goodbye, Stoney.
All right.
Catch you later.
Take care, boys.
Alright. And now, the one,
Alrighty.
the only, the Weekly Weebu. Oh, fuck. Okay, so, admittance, I only watched half of the episode of Tower of Gods, but that was almost fucking enough. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. We can talk about it. I can tell you what I saw up to, and then if you spoil me a little bit, that's fine. Because I feel like this is... I don't know.
Everyone dies. I'm just kidding.
Dude, imagine they just ended 6 episodes in.
Oh, God.
Everyone died. Tower of Gods got blown up. It's alternate reality for Attack on Titans. Titans stepped on it. It was an anthill. Okay, so what I saw though was what kind I I'm glad it confirmed my suspicions is that the princesses of Jihad are all from different aspects. What I'm still
Yep.
super interested in is like how big is this tower because they're talking about different districts or provinces or whatever. So they're all coming from these different areas, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm still a little bit unsure about. I'm assuming maybe different floors or maybe there's a base level where they all reside or whatever it is. Maybe there's some exterior world and everybody has access to it. Because my only confusion is we started off this anime in some basement looking fucking place pretty much, which
It
seems
was
like the
pretty much in a
bottom floor of the
cave.
tower. Yeah, it was
That's
a
where it
cave, right?
started. It was in a
Yeah,
cave, and it transferred over,
to the
like,
tower directly almost.
yeah, to the tower. One of the floors. They didn't
Yeah,
specify what floor it was. They
I
just said the first floor.
yeah. Yeah, it was the first floor, but then when he met the eel, it was like the 32nd something floor because he got teleported to it or whatever because he jumped on top of her and then, that happened. So like I'm assuming there is a world outside of the tower because they did one flashback or well, one of the first flashbacks they did was the dude with the blue hair
Mm-hmm.
and it was him getting kicked out of his kingdom. And it looked like a open world, you know? But my thing is everybody was like, at one point, I think it was in like episode 3 or 4, where they were like laughing about how he thought that he was actually looking at the sky, and they're like, "No, that's not the real sky. It's like it's fake." So I'm like, "Wait, so then how did they live in some other exterior world from the tower without seeing the sky?" So that's where the confusion is they don't really specify any of that shit. It's wild. It's fucking wild. But so what I saw up to was the two princesses, the chick with the green apple or whatever that sword's name is, and then the chick with the horn. They fought. They fell down. She called her a hag, which I thought was hilarious. And
Mm-hmm.
then they started talking a little bit about how the green chick's mom was really nice to the chick with the horn when she first became a
She
princess.
broke a rule.
Yeah, but she broke a rule. So that's pretty much where it ended, and I can see in the thumbnail of the episode they showed another like it seemed like an administrator of the test. I'm assuming. So everything after that, I don't know. So I'm
Okay,
like a
so
third
what
into the episode.
you pretty much saw was the dude that you saw in the intro. That's just a new administrator.
Mhm.
They pretty much ended off with him about to do something. So
Ooh. Okay.
next episode's going to be in, but the sword. What I like about the swords is that there's different ones for every month because you have the Black March,
Mhm.
you have the Green April.
Oh shit! I
So
didn't
that
realize
means
that.
there's 12. There's 12 in total swords. 12 princesses.
Yeah.
So that means they're all going to be different, which is insane.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that. Oh
Yeah.
man. Oh, it's gonna
So,
be
so
crazy.
I can't wait.
My thing is from that episode, what I saw, our boy, Bam, has to be a child, but I think he's a child directly from Jihad himself. That's what I think it is, and I'm gonna say that now so I can fucking sound clip this shit later on. But I'm telling you, it's gonna come out at some point that he is like the child of Jihad himself with somebody, but he got banished or left somewhere, you know?
What I'm thinking is because he was able to use the Black March, he was able to use that sword. So it questions me.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he has to be connected to Jihad somehow. But I feel like
yeah,
he's son of one of the daughters, the
yeah,
main daughter, and
yeah,
no one knows yet.
yeah. It's gotta be something fucking big, man. It's gotta be something big because if he can wield that sword and that sword made a pact with him, he became Shinsu itself. So like
Which
that's
is
my thing.
insane.
Yeah, like when they said that, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Mind melt? What?
Excuse me?
Nani?
Nani?
Yeah. Oh man.
That anime, I don't want to read the manga for it because it does have a manga. Is what this show is based off of is what Webtoons has. Webtoon does mangas, so they pretty much Crunchyroll and Webtoons combined to make this. I don't want to read the manga at all because I want to be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's how I feel. That's also why I stopped reading Dr. Stone. I read that one,
John's reading
like...
Dr. Stone.
Huh?
John's reading Dr. Stone.
You're done?
No, John.
Oh, John's reading it? Fuck, now I have to.
I'm not. I don't. I want to read it, but I don't.
Yeah. I know what's going to happen in the first, like, few episodes of the next season, and I know where this shit's leading because, like I said, I read the first couple of pages of one of, like, the chapters from, like, a few months ago, so I know where this shit goes. But at some point, I was like, man, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. So I stopped. But, yeah, Tower of Gods, I can't bring myself to do that. It is so good. It's so well developed.
Next episode tomorrow.
Woot. So yeah, I'll have to finish. I'll probably finish this episode, this newest one tomorrow morning, and then maybe for lunch tomorrow, I'll watch the newest one that drops.
I can't wait.
Oh, did Black Clover come out with a new episode today?
Nope.
Oh no!
And I'm mad.
Why are all our shows on hiatus?
I don't
Why?
know.
One Piece, dude, hasn't released an episode in like 2 weekends or 3 at this point. I've lost track of time because I'm like, One Piece always releases an episode, and they always.
Yeah, John. He caught up to One Piece in the manga.
No, he
Yeah.
better shut his fucking mouth. He better not say anything. I can't.
He told me one little thing, but I don't want to tell you because I know it's gonna piss you off.
No.
Everyone dies. I'm just kidding.
I know somebody important's gonna die within this arc. Somebody is going to die. I know it. One Piece is brutal, and they take people away from you, and they make you cry. So
not be Chopper. If it's Chopper, I'm gonna stop watching.
I don't think it's Chopper. I don't think it would be Chopper. I don't know who it would be. I know for fact though, Law is gonna die at one point, and it's one of two things. He's either gonna die because of some tragic fight and his alliance with the Straw Hats, and he's gonna sacrifice himself for the Straw Hats, or my biggest theory and my most sound theory is when during now I can finally talk to you about this. I'm so excited. During Impelled Down, when Luffy got the injections from the what's his name, Ivankov? He got the injections, and he told him that it was going to take years off of his life, right? Told him that it was going to affect him in the future. And then he got a second injection of hormones to proceed during the Great War. So we know that Luffy's life is very limited. He was saved from the poison, and then he was reinvigorated during the Great War. So my theory is wait. Did you already see all of Law's background, right? With Dofi's brother?
I'm in Whole Cake right now.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, no, you saw Dofi's background. So one of the things that they talked about with the heart fruit before. Oh, by the way, that scene where Law as a kid had the silence fruit around him, and he was crying and walking away.
Yeah, that made me tear up.
Yes, that shit broke my fucking heart, bro. Because when once you heard the sound, homie was dead. Like, that was fucked up. But at one point they talk about the heart fruit and how it can give somebody eternal youth. But it would be at the sacrifice of the bearer of the fruit, right? So my other theory, and what I think is probably going to be most likely, is at some point before Raftel, so it might be right before the last island, Luffy's gonna get sick, or right at the end of the last, something's gonna happen. Luffy's gonna get sick and he's gonna start dying, and they're gonna panic. There's gonna be a lot of drama. It might be 10, 15 episodes, and then it's all gonna come back to Luffy, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my God, this is the result of the hormones." Whatever the fucking conversation happens, and then it's gonna be brought up to Law, and then Law is gonna realize, I'm never going to be the Pirate King myself. Luffy's destined to be the Pirate King. He's the best hope that this world has to get rid of the fucking, world government and the Marines and all that, and restore order and freedom to the world. I'm going to sacrifice myself to save this homie. Like that's going to be the shit. That's going to be the shit that happens, in my opinion, that will kill Law. Unless before that, and they kind of, it becomes a plot hole in a sense, and it never comes about that was a thing, But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Oda, which is the writer of One Piece, is way more articulate, and he only mentioned that shit for one reason, and that would obviously be to keep Luffy alive.
Pretty much. Sounds like.
Whole Cake Island, though. So you blasted through Zoe. Hell of an arc, though, right? Hell of an arc, bro. So good.
That one was good.
Yeah. Whole Cake Island, dude. You are like an island away.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're an island away. You're so fucking close. Where are you at in Whole Cake?
So I pretty much started. I started it yesterday.
Mm.
So I'm not far into it. They're pretty much past the second island, which was the Jam Island.
Mm-hmm.
So they're on their way to the next one. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Luffy got poisoned by the fish.
Yeah. Okay.
So I met Sanji's brothers and sisters. Sister.
Sister.
Yeah,
sister.
right
sister.
Now that I know. Then I saw like a little bit the other brothers.
Yeah.
Blue and the red one.
Oh man.
So yeah. That's pretty much where I'm at.
The Vinsmoke family, bro. Them bitches. Yep. Germa. Oh. Dude. It's so fucking cool that you're there. Germa 66. The Vinsmoke family. The fucking harbingers of war, pretty much. Fuck, bro.
I told John this, that I was watching the intro because I know it was new.
Mm-hmm.
Showed a picture of Sanji, and then it showed him with like a cage over his head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dang, this is good.
Yeah. It gets dark, man. It gets dark. His backstory is really fucking dark. I'll give you that. Yeah. It's gonna tear you up sometimes. There's gonna be times where you're just like, oh fuck, this is fucked up. Like you feel bad because it's gruesome, man. It's probably one of the more fucked up backstories. Pretty much all the Straw Hats have really messed up stories, but to understand who Sanji is and how kind of a person he is and how dedicated he is in comparison to what he dealt with as a kid is crazy. It is a profound dynamic out of any of these fucking characters. It's wild. Man.
Oh, but I met Pudding. So then I know that Sanji said that he would want to marry her, but can't.
Yeah.
And everyone was just like, he was just like, hey, stop. Or like how do I explain it? He pretty much acted out from talking to a girl.
Yeah.
Which is a shocker because it's Sanji.
Yeah.
And then, I saw a little bit of Big Mom's fruit.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me disconnect from this call real quick, and I'm gonna call you back. You're breaking up a little bit.
Okay.
Let's Intermission. Hello.
There.
Hello. Oh, there you go. You sound more clear. All right.
Do I sound better?
Oh, I think.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, you're still breaking up a little bit. Man, you weren't breaking up like this whole time. What is going on?
Hello.
Hello. Oh. Oh,
I sound
that sounded
better?
clear. Yeah, that sounded better. Okay.
Okay. Just
Alright.
let me know if it does break up again.
Okay. So yeah, you were saying you saw Big Mom, and what? What else? What else did you
So
see with Big Mom?
I saw Big Mom's for a little bit of it,
Mm.
and then I saw. So she pretty much killed her son, or took the life of her son.
Mm-hmm.
And that, or she has this like rage moment, or like she gets hangry.
Ooh, you saw her hunger pains. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Uh-oh. Oh.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yes, it is. Oh man. All right. Well, shit, we don't even really have that much to talk about with the Weekly Weebu
Oh,
at this point.
did you read Demon Slayer?
I did not read the latest chapter.
Oh, you have to read it.
Dude,
It is important to read.
I will read it after this before I join GTA, but I'll be honest. I didn't want to do it because I it's the last.
It's yes, it is the last.
I
Just knowing what I was thinking of it is crazy.
okay. I'll do
It
it.
made me tear up a little bit because of what happens, but I'm gonna leave
Yeah.
that for you to see.
All right.
But
Fine. I'll finally do it. Alrighty. Well, I guess on that note, that about covers it until our fucking Sword Art drops and Fire Force comes back and
Sword
our
Art,
shows
Fire
start fucking
Force,
dropping
Doctor
episodes again.
Stone, more Black Clover.
Dude, this segment's gonna be crazy when they all start coming.
When they come back, this is gonna take a whole hour.
Yeah, dude,
It's just gonna
easily.
be an hour.
Homies are gonna be dipping out left and right. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, okay, guys, bye." Oh man. Well, I guess that's about that, folks. Another really long podcast, about an hour and a half. It was a great one. It was a wonderful one. Hope to see you guys next time. And as always, stay nerdy.
Peace.